I cannot wait to see the look on her face when she realizes she's the poorest woman in the room.
Lady Euphemia Fairborn smiled cruelly as servants hurried around her, carrying flowers, crystal decorations, and expensive fabrics for what was being called the grandest wedding of the season. Then she turned to one of the servants and added,
Make sure her seat is close enough to the bride's table. I want her to see exactly what her life could have been.
Yes, madam.
A few ladies nearby chuckled. Across the room, Lady Millicent Fairborn sat before a mirror while seamstresses made final adjustments to her magnificent wedding gown. Tomorrow, she would marry Duke Benedict Vallemont, one of the most powerful and respected noblemen in the kingdom. The entire aristocracy would be there, dukes, earls, ladies, members of the royal household, and among them would be one very special guest, Lady Ottilie Ashcombe, Millicent's older stepsister, the woman neither of them had seen in 8 years. On a small table beside Euphemia rested a cream-colored invitation bearing Ottilie's name. The invitation itself wasn't an act of kindness. It was a performance, a spectacle, a chance to place the poor, forgotten daughter beside the glittering life she supposedly threw away.
Oh, she'll come. Women like Ottilie always come when they're given one last glimpse of the life they lost.
The women around her laughed again. Millicent managed a smile, but something about the conversation made her uncomfortable. For a brief moment, she remembered a different Ottilie, the sister who used to read stories to her before bed, the sister who held her hand when thunderstorms frightened her, the sister who wiped away her tears and promised she would never be alone. But the memory faded as quickly as it came. After all, for 8 years her mother had told her the same story. Ottilie had abandoned them. Ottilie had left willingly. Ottilie wanted nothing to do with her family. If that wasn't true, then why had she never come back? Why had she never written? Why had she never tried to see her?
Perhaps she won't come.
She will.
Euphemia's smile widened.
Oh, she will.
Neither woman noticed the elderly maid standing silently near the doorway. Unlike everyone else in the room, she knew exactly what had happened 8 years ago. She knew who had been thrown out. She knew who had lied. And she knew that if Lady Ottilie Ashcombe walked through those doors again, some truths had a way of refusing to stay buried forever. Meanwhile, miles away, Ottilie sat alone, holding the invitation in trembling hands. Despite everything, despite the years of silence, despite the pain